All right, how y'all doing? I'm CRH with CRH Vending, and today I'm going to tell you all how I made my vending business step by step. So be prepared. If you are watching this on Instagram, please share this on your story. If you're watching this on YouTube, please send this to a friend or send this to one of your social media timelines and just listen to get started. All right, so we starting off. Thank you for viewing today. If you're watching this on Instagram, share this on your story, then repost it. Also, I would greatly appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please share it on your timeline or any other social media that you may have. I will greatly appreciate both of those things. Really want to help people out on getting started. I had people ask questions, advice or how to do this, or send people my way as far as it comes to vending. And I feel like just showing y'all what I do on a daily, that's one thing, but also telling y'all the behind the scenes process is another. So we're gonna get started. First of all, grab your pen and paper. You're gonna need that. And I'm not gonna talk very fast. I'm just gonna talk at regular speed, so you don't have to pause in between. But you know what I'm saying. Just go ahead and just write stuff down. So we're gonna start with step one, right? Step one is, first of all, select a name for your LLC. When you do this, you're gonna form an LLC. That's gonna be the most organized and structured way to do this. I can't stress this enough. Please do not go start a vending machine business without starting an LLC, because you might start a vending machine business without an LLC, and you'll have somebody like me with the LLC that's gonna come through and take over your spot. I'm just being honest with you. So select a name for your LLC. With the vending business is kind of simple. It's not like a lot of these other businesses where you need to leave your name out of blah blah. I chose CRH Vending. It made sense. I'm CRH. This is my vending business, and this is the LLC. This is a actual legal business. So that's step one right there. Pick a good name. Step two is to appoint a registered agent. Registered agent is responsible for receiving legal paperwork, tax paperwork, and etc. for the business. So yes, you can be your own registered agent. So now we get to the big step. The step that makes everything fun, step that makes everything official, the step where you go, like I did in my picture. So all right, now we're gonna do the file. Well, now we're gonna file the articles of organization. What's that? It's basically, you see my picture with my state paper, basically saying this is the official business. You file that with your Secretary of State. These are the steps you're gonna do. So we already said we're gonna name the business. That's all the way in step one. We're in step three now. We're gonna name the business. After we name the business, we're gonna get a business address. Bro, do not go listen. Don't use your regular address because you think this business is just sweet. Ain't nobody gonna look. No. You never know who's hating on you, who wants to come and sabotage your business. You never know what's going on. Do not put your regular address, because guess what? Your regular address goes on all the paperwork for the business. Guess what? You might be like, oh, well, I'll get all my mail. No. Listen, you're getting hard headed. Listen, see, you're trying to talk over me. Just listen. When you do your articles of organization, that stuff gets filed. The stuff gets filed online. Basically, I can go and look up your business and then look up your business address online. And say, for example, you have a house or apartment, I can see where you live, what the inside of your house look like, the layout, the floor plan, and everything. I can tell you what's all in your house. And then also, you don't want people just showing up, popping up at your place of living because you put that as your official business address. Don't do that. Don't you do that. So that's going to be the first thing right there. Now, I recommend going with iPostal. That's where I have my virtual mailbox with. And I use them as a business address. All my business mail goes to them. If you go to iPostal, you type in your zip code, they'll give you places where you can get your mailbox at. You go through them, iPostal, you figure that whole little process out. And that can be another video on another day if y'all got any questions on that. So, but it's kind of self-explanatory when you do it though. So that's one of the main steps right there. Two is going to be the business purpose, which is kind of self-explanatory with your name. I highly recommend, listen. I don't care what the first word of your business is. I don't care. All I know is, and what I'm trying to tell you, the last word before LLC needs to be vending, okay? If you want to make a successful vending machine company, The last word before the LLC part needs to be vending. I don't care if it's dog lamp slushies. It needs to be dog lamp slushies vending LLC. Make it make sense, okay? So that leads to the business purpose. You need to have the business purpose on there. What is the business purpose? Mine is just selling snacks, but in the AI smart vending machine. That's my slogan, actually. If you all go and look at my flyers that I passed out when I was first getting started, that's my slogan. So we're gonna speed through this part right here. We're gonna do registered agent, which we already went over, and then we have member managed. Basically, that's saying who's managing. Is it partner managed, sole proprietorship? How you all gonna do it? Of course, sole proprietorship. Unless you have someone you're going in business with, then that's a whole different story. You have the length of the time the LLC will operate, how long you want to do it, and you just file it with the Secretary of State office. 4, you create an operating agreement. For some of you all, you're seeing this right now. Don't be like me and be like, okay, I'm gonna do it later, because I'm not gonna lie. Start this November. It's the end of December, and I still haven't done it, which I'm going to get on it. But with me being a sole operator, I kind of, drag my feet on it. But I promise you, I will get that done by February. I will update you on how it all looks. And if you don't know how to type this stuff up, Google. Anything that you're watching this and you still have questions and I take too long to answer, or you just want to do it yourself, always Google stuff you don't know about. That's a good life skill for you to have, to just go and look up for yourself. So if we're going off paper now, those were all the steps that I did. I wrote all these steps down and I checked them off as I went. There's more steps, but we're going to stop right here, right now, for me to tell you basically how I went in person. So I chose someone that I know, that I'm close with, as my accountant. That also helps them with experience on their resume. That way they can put down, hey, I was accounting for CRH Vending LLC, or they have certain phrases for it. However they phrase it, that's what they were for CRH Vending LLC. So that's one of the biggest things right there. When I first started, I went on ahead and I knew it was going to be CRH Vending LLC. That was kind of obvious for me. That wasn't a question. Also, after that, I went on ahead and looked up the steps that I needed. I went on YouTube and did plenty of research and basically looked on how it goes to starting a business, what all I need to do. Went on ahead and got with my accountant, had my accountant, do what all stuff I needed done, did everything I need to do on my end. I went on ahead and knocked it out. I went and got the mailbox and the business email. I'm gonna tell you like this: get the business email the same day you get the business email before you even get the mailbox. But listen, before you get a business credit card, you can't get a business credit card until you file your articles of organization, and then you do that next step, which we're gonna get to in this video. We're gonna get to it in this video. Actually, I'm gonna knock that out and get it out. But when you do that next step after the article organization, then you can get your bank account. Then you can go and get your business credit card. But for the meantime, use your own credit card and go ahead and get the business email and the business address. The business email is not going to be littlecharlie15@gmail.com. No, that's not a business email. Your business email needs to be the same as whatever your LLC is going to be at thatname.com. So for example, I'm Carl Hopkins. My business name is CRH Vending. So CRH Vending LLC. So it's Carl Hopkins at CRHVendingLLC.com. That's how your business email needs to look. It doesn't need to be such at Gmail, Yahoo, Rocket Mail, Hotmail, whatever.com. Now, the reason why you put these on a credit card is because you're going to temporarily put them on your own credit card. These are monthly reoccurring expenses. Go ahead and start your spreadsheet from day one. Start a spreadsheet. Have your spreadsheet. You can go to Google and do their Excel spreadsheet, because Microsoft makes you want to pay. You can go to Google and do their spreadsheet. Have the app on your phone, the spreadsheet app on your phone from Google. Have it right there saved to your phone. Every expense that you make, you need to document. And you also need to have your income, which you won't do until you have your machine and snacks. So the first probably month or weeks or so, you won't have to worry about income. But have every expense, have every receipt with you, everything, and put it down Write it down bit by bit, type it in bit by bit. Don't miss a step because you have to do this as you go. It gets hard. Don't try to do this. Oh, it's January, but it's all the way in May now, and I'm gonna start my expense sheet and my bookkeeping. No, start it right then, month by month. Don't do that, because let me tell you what you do when you do that. When you do that, you create a big mess for yourself, basically. Now your accountant has to go all the way back. You have to go all the way back. It makes people not want to deal with your business. It's very unprofessional. So just listen to me when I tell you this, because I'm actually doing it right now, and I'm on point with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm caught up. Clap one thing, man. I know you're clap. You feel me? So all right, so okay, so basically we have everything we need intact. We go ahead and we do our EIN right after we file our articles of organization. Everything's instant, just like that. You get your EIN. Once you get your EIN, you go to the bank. Once you go to the bank, then you get some banks. How I did it with my bank personally, they set me a appointment time. We scheduled everything, went to the appointment, set up the bank account, applied for a business credit card with them also. I also applied with another company beforehand. Well, not beforehand, but after I got my bank account, I went and applied for another company that I already have a personal credit card with. And I did that, and they approved, whatever. A lot of these companies are gonna go off your, they're gonna have you put in your personal social security number, because you're the one applying. So you're also setting up the business credit. That's the main thing you want to do, set up your business credit. That's one of the biggest things. That's going to be so helpful in the end. As far as that goes with the first step I need you all to do, that's going to be it. I think I will stop right here. Only advice I have left is, for sure, make sure you have your business credit, your bank account. You have put a little something in there just to start off, a little something. You're not really gonna spend it until you're not gonna spend your first actual cash out your business account until you actually do your restock on snacks, until you re-up your first re-up on snacks. So don't worry about that. Just make sure you have a little something in there to get you started off. That's basically it. And I will basically see you all tomorrow. I don't see anything we missed for the step one. I will see you all tomorrow, and we will get to basically the good part. The stuff y'all actually want to know, y'all interested in. But this is the stuff we laid the foundation. Now we're about to start putting up the walls and the actual house. Then the next day we'll put in the windows. After that, we'll put in the doors. And after that, we'll put in the furniture. And then eventually we'll move everybody in. Just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and be out. I just need to get this to you all. Let me edit this video. Man, that's it.